Got to take better care of the football, or you're going to cost your team chances.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 3.
30 is perky. Need to slow down all the rocks.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
In my hand, wow, fucking with my dick out.
60 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
35 now, 2 yards.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's even here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get. And Prescott, his third.
Kool-Aid, let's go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his
I had Miss Willis. Yeah, I had Miss Willis.
Becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the.
You talking about Miss Zacco or Miss Akins? Yeah,
between his ears, and that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Run up in my hand.
Free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. First down, and they go with Swift again. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Sounds familiar. Is that Josh Gray's brother? Does she have a brother named Josh Gray? Did he drive like an orange Tahoe thing? Or, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Who?
Back to throw here. On the move to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And that makes this 35-0 now. out. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Tampa offense ready to get
Carter Beck had painted fingernails and he was cool.
Even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Yeah, I did. I love this Marshall.
On second down, Prescott again. The pass is caught by Cade Otton, and he'll be out of bounds across the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a third and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what book you're talking about.
Don't you think? Find the tight end, take some
the black one, the nice, pretty one.
Last drive, there he hits the reliable target.
She was fine. She was right next to Miss Poole. Yeah, I had her too. She was a demon.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And a throw there incomplete.
This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Now Prescott on 4th down. That is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. And finally brought down at the 38. They go for 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that.
I was chill, bro. I ain't do nothing in high school. But talk to hoes.
They're trying to show extreme confidence.
I never got in trouble. Well, I got in trouble for charging my vape on my Chromebook. And then me and Mr. Wells got into it because he came by and took my phone out my hand. And I looked at Brandon Sherrill. I said, "This motherfucker just took my phone out my hand." And I was like, "You don't pay the goddamn bill." And he snitched on me to Miss Huffstetter. It was a game day. And I was like, "Miss Huffstetter, why would I say that on a game day?" And she was like, "Well, let me talk to some of your classmates." So she talked to like a few of them. Some of them took up for me. Some of them took up for Mr. Wells. She was like, "Well, I don't know what to believe, so I'm just going to give you in-school suspension for Monday." And I didn't show up to that. I didn't show up to school that Monday. I hated that. His class didn't even count for me, bro. I just took his class so I could have the, just to fill in the slot.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw.
At least to me.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I seen him, though, after high school, and he was chill. I didn't like him as a teacher.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
Yeah, I had Miss McGee for biology.
And he's free going down.
Yeah, environmental science, and I had Miss, who was the softball coach name? What was her name?
60 yards. And the
She was right next to Miss Farzan.
Just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Yeah, I got her on Snapchat too. Goofy ass woman, she cool. I fuck with her.
And he converts and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
I didn't take chemistry. My senior year was smooth because I knew I wasn't going to college. So I just took the bullshit classes. I didn't take Spanish, bro,
The
in
kickoff
high
unit is out
school.
on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, well, cause y'all had the COVID, right? So y'all.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, and then y'all had the bullshit year, right? Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard
Yeah,
to
that was
imagine the
ass.
first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they scored here.
I know
This
that
one
was
is pretty
ass.
much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a four-way drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
top.
saying.
Right back to Swift again on second down. Dancing away at the 35. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Senior year was still lit, though. I didn't do shit. I had 3 classes both semesters. I got to leave every day after third period.
And put it up on the refrigerator when we clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Second down and 6 now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Swift.
It's sweet, nigga, get it.
Nice pickup.
That's what people think, too.
First down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is
Ooh,
called.
fucked her to the morning.
Business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. They run out of the gun with Swift.
I did too. No school spirit.
He's had his way in this one, but this
Me and Christine.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured out to the 9-yard run on the
I was pretty cool, bro, when they came and got me out of class and said I had one. I was like, shit, for real?
Now it's 3rd down.
But I did, bro. I had some major school spirit, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, that was... Even though, like, I hated my time at East Gas, like, I didn't hate it, but, like, even though I didn't have, it was the best time, shit, I still put on for that school.
I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators in the red zone. Tight end is obviously a big
I would love to go back and be able to play football again, though. I'd love to redo it all.
Apparently not. In the red zone, like you said, that's your guy. They got it to him.
Supreme confidence in going to a playmaker.
They give him 4 yards there. 2nd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Swift diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
As a defensive coordinator, you're almost in a no-win situation down here near the goal line. You know how dangerous Jalen Hurts is when he holds on to it. You've got to be prepared to stay with it. So when he hands it off, if you're slow and reactive, this is
And the lead was even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve?
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
yeah, I have to break out my ear, but I know where it's at.
Because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward of him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A pitch out to Swift here. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. In the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's wild. Yeah, she used to hit me up all the time to buy her alcohol and stuff. I finally was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I just started ignoring her. Especially when she got with Ike, she'd still hit me up. I'm like, yo, get your man to buy it for you.
They've struggled really on both sides of the football, and one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the
I'm engaged just without a ring.
And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action now. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring us
I used to come up to Graham's lunch table every day.
They got to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Prescott now from the 50. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
What happened?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles.
Mine was life as a beach. I'm just playing in the sand.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Shout out Weezy, baby.
Finding Otten once more. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Tell me.
From the red zone now,
I don't think it was.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
I will after this Madden game. I'll pull out my little bit. We got 5 minutes left.
And the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
That's how I felt about my class. I ain't hanging out with nobody from my class. I hung out with nobody. Me too. That's why I didn't hang out with nobody in there. I only hung out with Ramon, and that would be occasionally when he was by himself.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that that's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Philly. 64 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with a big fourth quarter lead. It's another completion for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. Right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Oh yeah, bro. That whole shit's different now, bro. You gotta have a clear book bag to go there now.
Especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, it's got to be.
Well, you gotta think, bro. We used to be able to show up to school, bro. Like, bro, our first few years there, we were able to show up with breakfast in our hands every day. Fucking.
Throwing his Hurts.
I'd always miss first period.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead.
And then when I would show up to school, bro, I'd sign out by like 3rd period because Kendrick and all them are leaving to go play basketball after service. So I'd tag along with them.
So just add on to that big lead.
Priorities, man. I didn't care.
Kick it away.
I had to retake American history.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
That's because y'all went to college, bro. Like, I didn't take classes that I needed.
Here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Prescott.
Oh yeah.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Yeah, but at least I had common sense for the world, bro. So like even school, bro, anything I learned in school, I promise you, I ain't had to use yet.
And give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a shot taken on. It's
These guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down.
You
They're going
make it
for it.
better, chop out like the
Desperation time, Prescott on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On the option to give to Swift here. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And a short gain down to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. Devontae Smith, and he takes it in for the score. The game's 5 plays, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.